Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who honor the truth of the gospel of Yahawashi from, through the Holy Spirit. Honors to you brothers that are preaching the gospel of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi in all sincerity, diligence, and truth. And peace, grace, and blessings be multiplied upon the house of David, which is the elect. So, I just came across this video, all right, of, Monkey Boy, as we used to call him, Barack Obama, making this statement as he was campaigning for John Fetterman in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As the title of the video reads, Barack Obama responds to anti-S comments from Kanye West and Kyrie Irving, which is interesting because majority of this, I guess you would say half, a little bit more than half of this clip wasn't about, Kanye West or Kyrie Irving, but, they, the accuse of our brethren is on a move. So, they're going to continue to push this rhetoric and use all of their talking heads, whether it be from the Republican side or the Democratic side, or the sports, side, sports analyst, whoever, okay, to ultimately, I guess you would say, gather up the minds of the public to be against, anybody who speaks the truth of, the man of sin. All right, because that's ultimately what we are doing when we come out and teach the gospel. All right, part of the ministry, part of the gospel is revealing the wicked. All right, hey, the Lord even spoke about how the prince of this world being cast out. So when you read the scriptures with understanding, all right, in truth, you understand that there is a antagonist. All right, you got the protagonists, which are the elect of Israel, and there is a main antagonist, which is Esau Edom. All right, even during the time that Yahawashi was on the scene, you had the Roman Empire, all right, which were being ruled. The Roman Empire was being ruled by the nation of Esau Edom, okay, which Paul spoke about as being a mystery of iniquity. All right, the God of this world, Yahawashi, like I said, he said the prince of this world cometh and has nothing in me. All right, so in his other various scriptures, all right, the serpent, the dragon, the beast, okay, that the false prophet that signifies this this man of sin is the wicked. But yet you have people, okay, and like I said before, in these different spheres of the media are really coming out and saying anybody who speaks against the wicked, anybody who speaks against the God of this world, they are problematic. All right, and that's why the Lord warned us about how that we were going to be hated of all men for his namesake. So without further ado, I'm just going to play part of the clip where he starts off talking about what he is saying, and you'll hear it.
More than that, we violate the basic spirit of our democracy, the spirit of who we are as Americans. And by the way, it's not just politicians, whether it's out of malice or ignorance. We've seen recently big celebrities reposting vile anti-Semitic conspiracy theories online. And you don't have to be a student of history to understand how dangerous that is and how unacceptable it is.
Now remember, okay, because what Kyrie did, all he did, which was post a link to a movie that is that was on Amazon, all right, Amazon.com, right, which I believe it's still on Amazon. But however, what did he just say? All right, that is dangerous. You see that? That is the mind, that is the rhetoric, that is the words that they're using so that the minds of the people can be conditioned to now linking anybody that speaks truth, anybody that seeks the knowledge all right, of, Israelites, okay, who they are, okay, anybody who speaks against the wickedness that is being done in this world by the ones who are in rulership, Amalekite, the Amalek in the house of Esau, that is considered dangerous. Now, we're not speaking about doing anything physically. All we're doing is prophesying, which is to say before the downfall of this kingdom, pursuant to as we were commanded, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old both prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. You see? But us doing this is now being deemed dangerous. All right. And they're once again conditioning the minds of the people, the public, to see this as dangerous, see this as unacceptable, see this as a threat, so that when this devil comes down with that wrath, when the accuser of our brethren makes their move, the public will look at that as being justified. That's what this is all about. All right. And this is why we are to give the warning to our people, all right, especially the believers. Let me pull that up. That, hey, this devil is on the move, man. He is setting the stage. So, all right, don't forget that they're part of the prophecy. Part of what the Lord had told us is that we were going to suffer, through much tribulation, we must enter into the kingdom of heaven. So let me read this here in 2nd Ezra 16, verse, I start at 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right. And as Peter say, we ought to obey God rather than man. Why? Because we fear the Lord. All right. We fear the power of the Lord. And Yahushua said it. Fear not him that can kill the body, but fear him that can kill both body and soul in hell. So we are supposed to fear our power above all, above everything. All right. And those that fear the Lord, there's going to be what? A great insurrection. It says they should be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. All right. Take away their goods by way of what? Demonization, right? Labeling us, DTs, domestic T's, extremists, all of these things, which ultimately is going to have an effect on our livelihoods. All right. Which will then have an effect on us being able to pay for our, mortgages or our rent, etc., which could be a form of the way that we had casted out of our houses. All right. Or literally them coming and trying to remove us from society. OK, the ones who believe the gospel. So this is the setup that they're doing right now. And they're using all of their political figures, all of their talking heads, all of their celebrities to do so. So let's continue to keep hearing it.
And I don't know when we decided that we were just going to believe everything we read on the internet. Here's a tip for you. If you read or see something online that has some grand theory about how some particular group, whether it's black folks or white folks or Jews or Catholics or immigrants or gays, if you read or see something that says they're the cause of all your problems.
All right. Now, the gospel doesn't say that they're the cause of all of our problems, because really, we were the cause of our problems. The fact that we went off and stopped serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the fact that we followed after the ways of the heathen, okay, that's what ended up having us in this predicament. But the scriptures does say, right, and this is why ultimately they're going to end up banning the Bible, right? Because the scriptures does say, let me pull it up here, that in the book of where did I want? Is it Zephaniah? I always get it confused. I'm gonna try Zechariah chapter 1, verse 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. Now, when you look at Babylon the Great and you look at the world, which nation of people are the most at ease? Which nation of people are the ones that are getting billions of dollars in aid? The ones that you can't say anything about, or your life will get destroyed. All right. And that's just a particular tribe of that whole nation, because the nation that is at ease the most in the world is the one who the earth was given into the hand to it in this point in time. All right, Esau, Edom, the Idumeans. But all these other nations are at ease as well, because they're licking the sores of Lazarus. All right, Israel, they're getting rich off of the disenfranchisement of the Israelites. So it says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Okay. And this is just one scripture out of many that speaks about how you know what? Let's get another one. The book of James, what is that, 2? Boom. Where is it? Yep, James chapter 2, verse 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him? But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats? Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by that which ye are called? All right. So who are the rich men? James 5:1. All right. Who are the ones that have gotten the fatness of the earth, the dew of heavens, etc., etc.? Esau, Edom. You see? So yes, we are being oppressed by the ones that are in the power, in the authority seat right now. So a part of our affliction, pursuant to Psalms, the 17th chapter, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. A part of the affliction or the punishment that the Lord put upon us is that he was going to have these heathens oppress us. Is that he was going to have the wicked Esau, Edom, be ruling over us, and we would have to go to him for the one of all things. Okay, and that's why Luke, the first chapter, the 70th verse, speaks of what? It says, I'll start at 68. Blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and has raised up a horn, a power of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, which he had promised to David. Okay, that his seed after him was going to rule forever. All right, he was going to sit upon the throne forever, and that was who? Fulfilled through Yahushua. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant, to the oath which he sware to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us, that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear. So until this takes place, until Yahushua returns and delivers us out of the hand of our enemies, we are going to be what? In the hand of our enemies. Okay. And that's why we need the deliverer to redeem us out of this place, the kinsman redeemer. But what they're saying here is that if anybody says that there is a wicked on the earth, there is a particular nation on the earth that is spewing out evilness and wickedness, that is oppressing Okay, destroy him which destroyeth the earth. If you go out and speak those words which are written in the Bible, then you are dangerous. And ultimately, as he's going to say, you got to be taken out.
Then
Listen.
folks or white folks or Jews or Catholics or immigrants or gays, if you read or see something that says they're the cause of all your problems, then it's safe to say it is garbage. It is a lie. It is dangerous poison. We've got to call it out and put an end to that kind of mindset.
You hear that? We have to call it out and put an end to that kind of mindset. And when you read that article, speaking about what happened with Kyrie from the Rolling Stones, it said what? The Hebrew Israelite thinking is tied to misogyny and homophobia and Islamophobia and xenophobia and anti-S and all these other things. So once again, look at what this is how they are about to put us in the forefront. Okay, this is the light that they're going to put us in. All right, when they come out and actually, because they're going to have to address us directly. But they already is setting the rhetoric and the stage of the condition on how they're going to address us, and they are conditioning the minds of the public to look at us this way anyway. Okay, or should I say, look at us in this negative light before they come out and persecute us. So let's read this here. Matthew 29 verse 9. It says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." All right. It said you will be hated all over the world because you are my followers. Okay. On the account of my name. You see that? "And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." So you're going to have a lot of people that because of this, affliction, they're going to be offended. They're going to turn away from following Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They're going to denounce their belief in the Lord. All right. And that's why the Lord said, "He that endureth unto the end shall be saved," because many are called and few are chosen. Not a lot of people are going to endure unto the end. And that's why you got to pray. All right. And fast, when needed, to have the Lord give you that spirit of that spirit of courage. The spirit of being bold, okay? Because you know what the truth is. And you will rather die for the truth than to live with a lie. All right? And only the elect are going to have that spirit. All right? And this is just a couple of precepts following that. It says, Matthew 23 verse 34, "Wherefore, behold, I send you unto you the prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them ye shall scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city." All right. Luke 11 verse 49, "Therefore also said the wisdom of God, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute." All right. So John 15 and 19, "If ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I have said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also." All right. So that's what we got to have in our heads, man. The fact that Yahushua, he went through this, and the Lord said it, that the servant isn't greater than the Lord. So we also got to walk this straight gate, but understand that Yahushua is with us, and he has already given us the victory to be able to walk this straight gate. We just have to take that step of faith and believe that the Lord is. All right. As the scripture says, without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. Okay. But you must believe that he is, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right. But hey, like I said, the accuser of our brethren is on the move, but we're not ignorant of that, man. Okay. We know exactly how this story is playing out, and we know exactly how it ends, and that's where the comfort is at. Okay, that's why you have to be able to see afar off. You have to be able to walk in the spirit, because they want you to look at things for face value. They want you to look at things from a carnal or a carnal eye sense, but you have to be able to look at it through the spirit and know that these things must come to pass in order for us to receive that great city, that great reward that Yahweh Shai has, that he's going to give us. So let no man take your crown, man. So with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakak, Wadash, Lord, wilderness, edifying it unto the elect. Till next time, Shalom.